Yeah, I didn't know that awning was several layers.
Oh yeah, it's definitely some a few layers onto there for sure.
Yeah, and like you say, it filled up with water.
Okay.
It's up there in Oregon. I mean, Washington, raining, and over half of this just full of water.
Oh wow.
So I rolled it up.
Okay.
What happened? See, it busted the seams.
Yes.
And then the wind came along.
And came and tore it.
Hello. But 8 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, understandable.
Sure. You keep them busy?
Oh, like a bee.
All the time.
Like a bee. What I'm gonna have you do, if you don't mind, would you be able to go ahead and push the button for me? You're gonna push the awning out just a little bit more. And I'll tell you when to stop, okay?
Okay.
Because right now we're gonna overextend it. So go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I think like right there should be good.
Okay.
Just stay right there for a second because I might need you again to push it. But just let me see real quick. So I think I might have got it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pinning your spring.
Oh, okay.
Because for this particular model on this particular awning, you have a spring on this back end. On this back end over here, there's a spring.
Okay.
On all the other newer electric models, they all have an idler cap on this back end.
Oh.
Instead of a spring, it just tells whatever the motor tells it to do. Can you go ahead and tap it again? The other way. You're going to tap out. Right there.
That's it.
Perfect.
Well, it seems like to me, once the spring be better. Or maybe not.
Excuse me?
I said, it seems like to me the ones the springs would be better. It'd help it besides the motor, huh?
Exactly. It does help it. It does help the motor. That's why you have a spring.
Just a little trouble on doing it, huh?
No, right now what I'm doing is I'm pinning it just so it doesn't unravel on me.
Oh.
That way it stays pinned, and that way it has the right amount of tension on it.
Well, you know what
Instead
you're
of me
doing.
having to try to guess on it. So you're good now. You can close the door.
What?
You can close the door if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good now. I don't need to push the button anymore. At least for a little bit. This properly. Pull this out.
Huh.
It doesn't
Well,
want to move.
pearl.
See?
Cool.
If it wasn't pinned, this would want to
Well,
unravel.
it throws that wrench across the street.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right in your face.
If you don't got your hand on it, you could.
Yeah, break your wrist.
Okay.
Well, that's cool.
Got that one. And on this side, you don't have to worry about anything on this side because this is the motor side.
Oh.
So there's nothing going to want to hit you or fling at you or anything. The only thing you do have to make sure you do is you unplug it.
Oh.
Because if you don't unplug it, you could hurt the actual arm when you're trying to dismantle everything. So you unplug it.
Well, that thing hasn't been unplugged for 8 years.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's not very common to unplug them.
No, I don't think you would. You know, you wouldn't normally have to unplug it or plug it in, you know? Well, geez. Interesting.
And that guy comes right off. Boom. And so now, what we're going to do, walk towards the middle.
Well, that's cool.
Set it straight down. Pop out the rivets.
You just drill out those rivets, huh?
Correct, yeah. So at this point, all you do is just drill out your rivets.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing that's holding this cap in place.
Okay, cool. Voila.
And that's your motor right there.
I'll be darned.
You want to pop the motor side out because I have that side pinned. If I didn't pin that side, then you would normally pop that side out.
Okay.
But doing this so long, you don't want to have to rewind the spring every time.
I understand.
So then you learn the tricks to pin it.
That's just like the old big old garage doors when you used to have to wind them up, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Boy,
and they're
they're
strong and like those doors too.
Oh.
And oh man, you could get you could get bit, and it hurts.
Well, amazing. Hmm.
Did you want to keep the fabric for any reason?
Did I want to keep the fabric?
Yeah, like this stuff. You want to keep this for any particular reason?
No reason.
Because now what that does, it lets me cut it.
History.
Because if not, just go straight to the trash. So
Yeah.
I always ask my customers if I could.
Really? Well, what would they use it for?
You know how like some people lay the carpet on the ground?
Oh.
Instead of buying the carpet, you could always use this. Like, let's say you're in an area where it rains a lot, or you're dry camping.
Yeah.
And you know how you make a fire for yourself to have the heat?
Yeah.
Then you could use this to cover the wood, because it's really good to cover the wood.
Oh, I understand. Well, I'll donate that to you. How's that sound?
Yeah, but other than that, no. Other than that, it's the only really things you could use it for.
Okay.
Maybe to cover a golf cart, but that's about it.
Yeah. No, I don't have no use for that at all.
Yeah, cutting this makes it easier to take that off.
Sure.
Put that for later.
Well, first they said it's going to rain, and now they say I don't think it's going to.
It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, tomorrow's supposed to rain. Which I hope not. No one likes working in the rain.
Oh,
There's a screw that way. That's why.
apparently you got a screw in there or something holding it, huh? Okay.
Exactly, I don't doubt it.
I mean, that's what we used to use a long time ago. I've replaced these before, but you know, it's manual and like 1970. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
You just you just slide them into the slot and put the screw in it and you're done.
It's not hard.
You know, the old ones, the manual ones, you know, is easy. Especially you got a couple people, you know.
The only thing you got to worry about is that spring. That's the only thing that's like the most
Yeah,
dangerous.
geez,
That's
I
it.
can imagine.
After you get away from that spring and you're done, then you're golden.
Yeah.
And you are golden.
Yeah, I had to replace one of mine on an old 19-foot Comfort fifth wheel I had.
Okay.
And I had a guy that knew what he's doing. He said, well, you ain't going to learn just by sitting there. You get up and do it. So, you know.
Yeah, it's very true. That's very true.
Yeah. So I did it. I mean, you know, so well, that's TC's pie. The new awning comes with a new cover and everything?
Yep, you'll get everything brand
Okay.
new. Brand spanking new.
Pretty interesting, huh? Ta-da! Why'd you slow that mother bear? You know?
There we go.
You know what I mean?
Bam. Okay, now we get
So that's it, huh?
now we get the new one.
New one. Okay, there you go. That's the removal of my old awning. Now he's going over and get my new one. Stay tuned.